Small forward, standing 6'8", number 0, Ryan Dunn. Manning the middle at 7'0", number 2, Nick Richards. Starting at shooting guard, 6'4", number 3, Bradley Beal. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. At the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant. Your head coach is Mark Budenholzer. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Pheonix Suns.
Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Barrett in at the 3. And for Pheonix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Beal. The shot's good.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
A nice shot by Richards.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Booker against Quickly. Beyond the arc. Booker no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Dunn.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
And Durant with the block. Quickly against Booker. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The fader. They get it back. Richards. No good with a layup. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Back to Booker. Here's Richards. Second chance shot. And he lays it in.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Quickly outside. From deep. Rebounded by Dunn. The Suns trailing. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
And he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thank you for that. The Suns making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. Beal outside. Durant, the pass to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Walter, hounded by Beal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Barnes. On the wing quickly. Lets it fly. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
To the middle. Banked it in off the glass.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Quickly drives in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
And he makes a first. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
And Quickly drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Raptors foul.
Toronto making a switch here. Lawson's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Raptors, A.J. Lawson.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a three-point game. On the take. Another shot. Mobo with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And that one's good. Lawson.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Poke loose. Outside O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Lawson with a rebound. Raptors lead by 5. Mobo can't hit. Now Allen, out to the wing. Here's Gillespie. O'Neal passes to Jones. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Plumlee.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by O'Neal. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Toronto shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Ochai Abaji, shooting 1.
5 ticks left in the first quarter here. Fires away from way outside, and that's not gonna go. And so it's Toronto leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So for the Raptors right now, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Then it's Walter, then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Shed in at the 1.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Here's Gillespie, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gillespie's got his first bucket in this one.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Shed. Barrett with it. He's against O'Neal.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Pheonix. They trail by 9. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Walter can't get it to go. The Suns shooting 35% so far in this one. Durant, no good. Here's Shed. No points so far. And a nice finish on the layup. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. They get it back. Toronto leading by 9. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Assist goes to.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Pass to Durant. Back to Allen for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Toronto calls time here. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I better list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Booker on the take from 8 feet away. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes passes to Poeltl. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Richards. Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. Suns keep it alive. Richards' shot is off. Toronto leading by 8. Quickly with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Missed inside. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Barrett laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pheonix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Booker, the pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. This one for 3. Devin Booker for 3.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Barrett finds Pirtle. Quickly from outside. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Outside Barnes. Ingram on the wing. Covered by Richards. Kicks it out to Barnes. Off target with the 3.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Raptors lead by 8. Here's Ingram. And it's Pheonix for the rebound. Richards has got 9 rebounds now. And it's Beal penetrating. And then Beal with the dunk.
A difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step and he finishes with a big-time drive.
And Toronto calls time here. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scores.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Durant.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
For 3, Booker. Quickly with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Jones. Still no points. Here's Beal. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag.
To the left wing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lawson. Hits the trifecta.
A.J. Lawson.
Lawson's got 5.
3-point field goal.
Suns trail by 9. Outside Booker. Over Ingram. That one a little long.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's one he normally converts.
Back to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to see.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Pheonix?
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Emmanuel Quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Pheonix. Pirtle with the bucket.
The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Pirtle. How about the size, the strength? It's going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
Now here's Beal. For 3, Booker nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Pirtle. Here's Barrett. That one's good for 2. Barrett's got 9.
I'll tell you, you better have a tight, confident handle if you're going to make that move. Go ahead, RJ.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. From 7 feet.
Well, Pirtle keeping his arms up, doing everything he can to affect the shooter.
Here's quickly. And Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 10. Durant, pass to Dunn. Knocks it down from distance. Dunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Timeout called, the Raptors. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft. Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's Booker, following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to O'Neal. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Walter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Durant's shot is off. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. With the second effort, and he sinks the layup. Walters has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Allen outside. Richards, high post. From downtown. Rebound, Toronto. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Here's Shed. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run.
RJ Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
Pheonix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
Timeout.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pheonix calls timeout.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Pheonix making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Gillespie comes in for Durant. And it's Jones in for Devin Booker. Allen, the pass to O'Neal. Outside Jones. A little mid-range shot is up. Rebound, Toronto.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
1:41 left in the third quarter.
Foul. Shed. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter.
Raptors foul. Walter. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Abaji. The three ball. Pure from three-point range. Agbaji's got 6.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
Walter, second personal foul.
Pheonix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Suns, Gillespie. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Pheonix making some changes. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Allen. Both shots good from the stripe. A minute 6 left in the third. Pass to Shed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Tyus Jones. Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. 46 seconds left in the third. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. Here's Lawson, hounded by Beal. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Hits a three-pointer. Lawson's got 8.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Beal.
Raptors foul. A.J. Lawson. First personal foul.
Pheonix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
For Pheonix, Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Toronto making a switch here. And Beal drops them both. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Mobo. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters well. You cannot do it better than that.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Mobo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Durant, and Ingram with the block.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him.
To the inside, Mobo. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Mobo. And he jams it home with authority.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's Pheonix with it. Toronto making their last shot. And here's Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
It's Barnes on the wing. Back to quickly. Pass to Barnes. It's good.
There's Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. For 3, Durant. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep. Durant pulls it in. And the Suns shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And that one drops for him. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
Here's Barnes. Here's Mobo. Lays it up and banks it in.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Here's Booker. Toronto making their last shot. Yes, it's good. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Barnes can't get that one to fall. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Tries to break his ice. Offensive board. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
Pheonix making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Brandon Ingram. Raptors lead by 21. Outside Barrett. 4-3. And it's Pheonix with a rebound. Richards has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Dunn. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. For Toronto, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Quickly against Booker. That one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 21.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Barnes. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Abaji's checked in for Barnes. O'Neal, he's checked in for Pheonix. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And there's Barrett on the assist by Quickly.
Awesome. Big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Richards, the pass to Booker. Rebound, Toronto. Quickly outside. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Launches a 3. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Pheonix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Dunn outside. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. Raptors lead by 23.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for R.J. Barrett.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And so it's Pheonix with it. Toronto making their last shot.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
From the arc, Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Here's Walter. He's covered by O'Neal. And stolen by Booker. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures, everybody's scoring, everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.